No way, you can buy them in bulk?
Alright, you're probably wondering why I'm in this spooky little area. This is actually Shenandoah, and you had to pay to get in, and it was raining, and I was literally just driving in a cloud, so I decided to leave. But I did do this hike, which was not in Shenandoah. I actually don't even remember the name of it, but it was also very cloudy. It was supposed to rain, but I decided to go do hikes anyway because I wanted to. Yeah, and then I got there and then the view was all cloudy. It was actually really pretty though, like with the clouds like kind of parting, and then like right when I arrived, these people were like, "Oh yeah, great view, huh?" And I was like, "Haha, yeah." And then I was like, "Yeah, too bad the sun won't come out." And then like right when I said that like the sun came out, I would like felt like I was like God or something. So, yeah, that was like a really short hike. I was honestly kind of in a bad mood, but then I decided to go to Weaverton Cliffs. That might be wrong. Maybe it's Weaverton? Anyways, this is it. It's a pretty short hike. I think it's like 2-ish miles. Amazing views, and it's only about like an hour away from the DC and Baltimore area. So this was really nice, and I was surprised at how like dangerously high it was. And I really enjoyed this hike. I was like thoroughly impressed. I did not know Maryland had such beauty. And I was like, wow, I was not expecting this from Maryland. But yeah, so I spent a lot of time up here taking a lot of pictures and videos because I was like, damn, this is like really nice. Like I was not expecting this at all. After that hike, I had to go to Whole Foods to return something. And yeah, I remembered how much I hate driving in the city. And then I met up with my friends and they showed me around to like some local parks and like local restaurants and bars. And yeah, they just gave me like a little tour of like the inner harbor and like, all the cool spots and stuff. Surprisingly, Baltimore feels really unsafe like everywhere. Like even the nice parts I like feel like I'm like on edge. Like I mean maybe it's just cuz I haven't been in a city for a while, but I just felt like the entirety of Baltimore felt a little unsafe. I honestly really missed the mountains and was not having it with civilization, so I wanted to go to a waterfall. And I knew that this was a very popular waterfall, but yeah, this is a very popular waterfall called Panther Falls. And it was nice, but there was a lot of people, so it was a pretty short hike though. And then I went to Wigwam Falls, and honestly, it was not worth it. This is it. This is all there was. It was very boring. But this was a great one. St. Mary's Falls in St. Mary's Wilderness. I guess I got lucky. I mean, I did see a few people on the trail, but I mostly had the waterfall to myself. Actually, I met a very nice lady there, and she was like, "Oh, is there a waterfall here?" And I was like, I hope so, because that's where I'm going. And she was like oncoming, like she was like coming back, going the opposite way of me. And she was like, "Oh yeah, we just did it. And there's no waterfall." And I was like, "There's got to be a waterfall." Like we're both following like the All Trails map. I'm like, "Are you sure you followed it correctly?" She was like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go look for it. If you want, we can all go look for it together." And then when we got there, so we did, yeah, she took a wrong turn or something. She went on like a wrong trail or something and didn't end up getting to the waterfall, but I did find it. And turns out it was her birthday, and she was very, very thankful and happy that she came across me, because she wouldn't have found the waterfall and wouldn't have got to see that for her birthday. So that was very, very sweet. And then I decided to do a couple more hikes, and this is where I did the White Rocks Falls, and this was on the way to White Rocks Falls, I believe. I think that's right, yeah. Yeah, and then I think this was the next day. I'm pretty sure this is the Shenandoah River, and oh my god, this was so frustrating. But so Shenandoah charges you some ridiculous price to bring a vehicle in, and I'm like, it's like $30 for like one vehicle, and I just like am so over like these stupid prices. And I've gone to Shenandoah like multiple times, and every single time like they have a fee. And it's hot as shit. I'm doing this hike looking for this specific view that I could have just drove to. And normally I don't mind doing the hike, but I was really pissed off this day. Oh, and this is a cool tree that thought it looked cool. But anyway, yeah, the trail on all trails was like not taking me to the right place, and like I had to like figure out how to get there on my own. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna try to make it a good day, so I do this hike, Buzzard Rock, which made up for everything for the most part, except for when I accidentally killed a caterpillar. The views on the way up were not impressive, but when I got to the very top, I was definitely impressed. Unfortunately, here, this is where I saw this cute little caterpillar on like the rock right about where my foot is, and I was literally like, okay, be careful, there's a caterpillar here, so just be mindful with your stepping cast when you're taking this video. And of course I'm doing my thing, and before you know it, I forget about the caterpillar, and I look down and I just see a smushed caterpillar with its guts out. And yeah, I think I have like a 15-minute video of me like praying for the caterpillar and like wishing it a like great afterlife and like apologizing to it. Yeah. So we are going to take a moment of silence for the poor caterpillar that I accidentally murdered. Thank you for joining me on that short moment of silence for the little caterpillar. We can now get back to me at Buzzard Rock. Yeah, it was very beautiful views. I wanted to spend some more time up there, but there was a bunch of flies pissing me off, and I was already in a bad mood. And then on top of that, I accidentally murdered a caterpillar, so I was just not feeling it. I wasn't having it, but at least there were some beautiful views. So I was very careful after this when I was taking more videos that I didn't squish any more caterpillars. I mean, I'm sure like on my hikes I've probably murdered a lot of bugs, just hiking and climbing and stuff that I just never noticed. But something about just seeing all the guts spewed out, like, and me acknowledging the cute little caterpillar before and after, something about it just, it hurt so much to see what I had done. So yeah, but I did do a little bit of a meditation up here. It was a really nice view, honestly. And honestly, I should have stayed up there for the sunset. And I was going to. I only had like an hour left till sundown, but I just took my safety into consideration. Like, I was already not having a great day. But when I came down, I saw an amazing sunset, like, in the car. And I was like, dang it, I should have stayed up there. But it's all good. It is what it is. It already happened. So yeah. Well, that concludes this vlog, so bye!